Larry Moss, the man who's created this spectacular haunted room, all out of balloons. And now he's going to show us how to make a portrait of a monster.
Okay, the first thing that I want to do is show you the materials that we have so everybody can see this, because everybody's used to seeing just a couple different shapes and sizes of balloons.
These are my favorite. Look, that's an eyeball.
Yeah, if we
eyeball balloon. Now, they make that like that?
Yeah, this is a Qualitex balloon.
Oh, look at this.
It's printed already with the eye on it.
With an eye that doesn't look that healthy.
Right, and fully inflated. This is a
And what's this shape? The heart?
Balloon. This is a 6-inch heart.
Oh my, how cute! And just show your little kit here. This is a balloon master's kit. Now you are, well, an
origamist. It's origami,
kit.
but we replace the O with air.
Okay, and you even carry your compressed air on your belt.
Right, so I can always, I've got that on my back, I can inflate things easily.
It's a little rude. The noise is a little rude. Anyway, okay, we will ignore that, and we will make our portrait of a monster. Okay, so we're making the frame.
So I want to say, when we inflate the balloon first, I have some here for you, but the key to making this and not having problems with anything popping
is always
to leave the tail at the end.
Okay.
Right, so we're going to make
Remember
that frame.
because then it's not too hard to twist, right?
Right, what happens is every time you twist, you're squeezing air towards the end. So we're going to take the two pairs of balloons, wrap the first one around, don't bring them, don't bring the knots together, just wrap around the knots. You can squeeze the balloons, you can squeeze, and they can handle a lot of abuse, so you can just squeeze them and together grab the two and twist.
Okay, how many twists?
3 twists is usually pretty good, that'll hold it.
Okay. And now the black?
And now the black, you're going to do exactly the same thing. With one hand, you can just grab and squeeze the whole thing, right?
Okay, got that. Oh, so this is not so bad.
No, it's a real simple thing.
I don't think I can be one of you, though. I don't think I could do it.
Well, like I said, we have a lot of volunteers that help us. We teach them.
Where do you get this vision from? I mean, this is unusual vision.
Well, it has a lot to do with the crew that I have. There's no way I could come up with all of this together.
Right.
So
and look, there's some of the crew back there. Can we get a little picture of those guys? Wait, guys. Thank you for coming with us. Oh, I'm not making mine tight enough.
Oh, that's okay.
Mine is not as tight as yours, Larry.
Right, but with just a little bit of practice, you'd have that down.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so we'd make it long enough to put in here.
Do you count, like, I mean, how many of these little links are you supposed to have? Mine looks like a bratwurst.
Right.
Yours
Well,
looks like
just initially, you could hold them next to each other to
Mine's
get the size.
Mine's a failure, but here's one that's done, right?
Right. There's that finished piece. We could twist that on.
Okay.
Also, just so you know where we're going with this, we have a little creature.
Shape? Is this the heart?
Yes, this is the heart that's twisted in there.
Look how cute.
Thanks. What do you think of the balloons?
The balloons they're so amazing. Look at this.
All right.
Is that a joke?
Sorry.
So.
Yeah, and eventually what we'll do is we'll be placing the frame together and we'll put the creature in. Right.
How do you tie those together?
So it's just where the knots are. You can just tie the nozzle ends of the balloon together, and that'll hold.
And they don't break. That's what remember when you were kids, they always broke. They're always exploding, and that's because we always blew them up too much, or they were just bad balloons?
A little of both.
Okay.
Often people getting started forget that they always have to twist from the inflated end, don't start from the uninflated tail.
Oh. Okay, so remember that, all of you who are going to copy this. I can't even tie this. My gosh. Okay, so that's that, and then this one gets tied onto here.
Right, and you can tie it on both ends.
This one doesn't have 2 ends, like it should. Okay, and then this gets glued on?
It gets glued on. The other thing is we want to hide those knots that we have there.
Yeah.
So we can take a round balloon and just twist the round balloon in half, and now you can slide that right over the knot that you have.
Oh, how cute.
Right.
You can?
Yes. Just push it on.
Just like that.
Yep.
And it stays?
Give it a twist. There, that's perfect.
Okay.
That's perfect, and now it's on.
Perfect.
So the knots get hidden.
Oh, I see, okay.
Right, and to glue this on, we could just use glue dots, any sort of adhesive against the balloons, and going around the frame, and then And
do you have to do a double knot, or is a single good enough?
Double knot.
Double, okay. Because otherwise, now how long do you expect your haunted house to last?
We're going to have it up for 10 days.
Really? And the air doesn't go away?
Well, what we do is the crew comes in every morning that we're open before the crowds come and refreshes anything that needs to be refreshed. It shrinks a little bit. By the end of the 10-day run, the walls are about...
How'd you do that again? Which way do you twist
this way. The walls are going to be about a foot shorter by the time we close the manor. So...
There, I got it.
Where did...
Oh, they do take a lot more punishment than they...
Yeah, they really can. If you're not afraid of them, you'll manage to do a whole lot.
What can happen to you, by the way? Nothing.
Nothing's going to happen. I would say keep it away from your eyes while you're working with them.
Did you ever have anyone hit your eye? Oh, look, I got a frame. Okay, so that gets glued on, and then the little creatures.
Right. So and we just add lots of pieces around the entire thing.
But what pieces? Oh, there. See?
Yeah, we could.
A bow tie. A little hat.
Ears.
Okay, he has it all figured out. Well, we're running out of time. The directions for the creature actually will be on our website, and the source for all the balloons.
Right.
Is this do you own the balloon company, I hope?
No, I don't.
Oh, well, you should own the balloon.
But I do work closely with them.
Okay, so you develop the different sizes and shapes and colors, etc.
I work with them, give them feedback.
Good, good. Well, this is phenomenal, and it really is an art form that is very unusual. If you're looking for a frightfully fun experience that the whole family will love, plan a trip to Balloon Manor in Rochester, New York. It opens this Friday. MarthaStewart.com will have all the details. We'll be right back. Fabulous.